Well, hello my fantastic artistic numismatic friends, welcome back to MasterTemple's Treasures, and we've got some more of your Q&A that I'm going to try and answer to the best of my ability, and I don't have much ability, but I'm going to do it to the best of that anyway. And it's been a while since the last Q&A, one thing's led to another, and I've been quite busy. You know, I've got 2 channels, so... But we're here now, and I've got a big announcement to make as well. We have got channel memberships now on this channel, which is fantastic, isn't it? I think there's a join button, and you can click that, and you can pay 99 pence a month, and you get to see some maybe outtake videos, and because there's a fair few, you know, and maybe some other bits and pieces. What else do you get? I think you get emojis and special icons and stuff, but it's 99 pence a month only if you can afford to do so. And I won't think anything else of you if you don't do. It's just there. You know, I was told many months back that you can start these memberships, and I've never been asked to do it. So I've finally done it now, so it's there. So join if you want to join. If you don't, don't. Okay, well, let's get into Q&A. Okay, so let's have a read of some of these. Okay, so Dave Tuckwell, he says, hi Dan, if you could invite 4 people round for dinner from any era, who would you invite and why? And I'm assuming from any era that they could be dead, and I'd invite them round. I'd invite my children round, right? Because I haven't seen them for a bit. They're always out playing, fishing, and you know, being jovial, you know. But you know, other than that, it would be possibly Elvis Presley. Who would not want Elvis Presley round for dinner? And actually, he did eat quite a lot. Maybe that's a bad thing. I don't know. But I do like bacon, and I do like peanut butter sarnies, and he can sing. Anyway, so we'll go for Elvis, and he had awesome dress sense. We've got to go for obviously one of my heroes, Bob Ross. You know, one of my painting heroes. So we'll go for Bob Ross. You know, we could talk all about art and other bits and pieces. Possibly someone from the David Attenborough. Got to be David Attenborough, right? You know, I love nature and I love all things nature. So you know, we could strike up a good conversation, and who else? Possibly, I don't know. I'm Tom. Bruce Lee, perhaps. Bruce Lee, you know, for the martial arts side of things. But there's so many. 4 people's not enough, you know. I'd like to talk to everybody, you know. I don't know, you know. So I think that could work quite well. Elvis, Bob Ross, Bruce Lee, and who else did I say? David Attenborough, right? And me. What a mix that would be. All right. So thanks, Dave, for that one. Kelly O'Neill says, "How did you get interested in painting?" Well, I was always told as a school kid, I can't paint. I'm hopeless at art, and that's art. I'm hopeless at art, and I never make anything of it. And you know, failed my GCSE in art. You know, and I really tried. I did try. No good at it. And then I did see some art shows on TV. Bob Ross's show, for instance. I also saw Brushstrokes with Ashley, I think it was. Simply Painting with a guy called Frank. I remember when I was a young lad, and I just started from there, and I started teaching myself, and that's it basically. And it starts feeling good, and eventually you can't stop, and it's like an addiction, I suppose. And you just get painting and creating works of art, and you can't stop. And you know what? Nearly 700 people on the other channel think it's okay as well. So happy days on that one. So thanks, Kelly, for that. John Camp. He says, coiny question. We've got a coiny question, hey? As the government are bringing back imperial measurements, do you think that they should go the whole hog and bring back pounds, shilling and pence? Now, I'm on the debate here. They never really went away, did the imperial measurements? Because if I asked you how tall you are, you would say I'm 5'6" or I'm 6'10", or you know. And if I said how far is it away to Kiosk Keefs, where I get the Tilgrade change from, it's about 3 miles from here. You see, they're imperial measurements, so they never really went away. And you know, it's a European thing, I think, metric, because in America they have the imperial system, and they can't get their head around metric and millimeters and centimeters. Would fetching the coins back be a good thing? Possibly not. We're too used to it now, aren't we? We're too used to 50p's, and we're too used to you know, quid coins and 2 quid coins and pennies, you know, and 5 quid notes and things like that. So I don't think fetching the imperial money side of things back would be a great thing. Though there was some epic coins, you know, and they were pretty big and chunky, you know, back in the day. And Coin Patrol's a boy for that, you know. So no, I don't think they should go the whole log and bring all that back, you know. But it never really went away, did it? The imperial measurement system, from where I stand, where I measure stuff quite a lot. Not in that way, folks. Not in that way. All right, Tez Ali says, just a question. Which are you most passionate about? Is it coins, taekwondo, or painting? Oh, I think I've answered this one before. It's like picking your own child, isn't it? You know, your best of your children. You know, you just can't do it, or you can't say it out loud. You know, I don't know. They all have different things, don't they? They all have different elements of enjoyment to them. Whether it's going out and getting new coins and finding new coins, whether it's creating a work of art, or whether it's going and getting fit and being able to do a nice kick, nice and high, or getting a new coloured belt. So they've all got different things. What would I be more passionate about? It's hard to say. It just depends which day it is, really. You know, if it's a coin day, it's a coins. If it's a taekwondo day, it's taekwondo. If it's a painting day, it's a painting day. So I'm gonna sit on the fence on that one, you know. But fossil hunting is quite good, you know. Fossil hunting is quite good, Tez, especially this time of year. All right, so right. Alan Jenkins, he says, my grandson is in stitches when you fast forward the talking. I think it's on the coin bids. Yep. When you fast forward the talking. Great stuff. Getting into painting slowly. Question: if you had to give up one of your hobbies, which one goes? That's going back to like Tez's question, I suppose. Which one goes, or which one do I feel least passionate about? Fossil hunting. Get rid of that, right? It's too cold outside. All right, there we go. Jacqueline Owen. Okay, enjoy both channels. Which channel do you prefer to do? Now, the Treasures channel, this one, has been up and running for about, well over 2 years now, and is doing great stuff, and it's slowly ticking over, and we're having a good fun doing the coins, and it's opened lots of new doors to me, and been absolutely amazing friends in the cointuberverse, and interacting with you guys. It's just amazing. But the painting channel is quite, even though we've been doing it since Christmas, and it's nearly Christmas again, you know, it's still quite new. Every painting goes up, and new people are coming to the channel and being quite fresh and new to that. And so, which do I prefer to do? I prefer to do both. That's why I do both. If I didn't like one thing, I wouldn't do it. You know, it's just difficult to want to answer. You are asking such hard questions. Ask me what favourite food I like, or something like that, you know. Right, okay, so let's go to squirreling coins. Okay, I wondered where your paintings had gone. Okay, so squirreling coins. Used to comment on the painting videos when there was on the Treasures channel, but you know, missed out the fact that I'd shifted them all onto another channel. So how long have you been collecting, Dan? And do you buy all the new releases, or do you prefer to find in circulation? Right, I do buy new release. Well, I buy a year set every January, if Christmas hasn't been too stressful. You know what I mean. So I do buy a year set, and if there's anything outside of that year set that comes out throughout the year, like this year we've got BBC, and we've got the memorial to Queen Elizabeth II coin, that, you know, and a few others that are coming out. I will buy them. Whether I buy Royal Mint packs, or whether I buy, you know, the Change Checker or the Coin Club packs, it all depends on the coin itself, really. but I do prefer to find things in change and in circulation. There's nothing better than turning over a coin and seeing an amazingly rare coin, and it makes you scream and swear and shout, and the emotions come out, and it does get the better of me sometimes, as some of you have heard. All right, so yeah, I do prefer to find them, but I do try and get them all if I can as well. All right, 10 Bob, the wonderful 10 Bob, says Christopher Collects, the legend that is Christopher Collects, suggested county coins. How about you design them and paint them? And she says, who's with that idea? What would you like on your county symbol? Hampshire has an ancient designed map, including the IOW. The Channel Islands in Hampshire. The IOW. Don't know what that is. Somebody tell me what the IOW is. Don't know what it is. So I should have done some research. The thing is with Yorkshire, right? The thing is with Yorkshire, it's such a vast county, biggest county in land, right? And if you pick something that's from North Yorkshire, the people from South Yorkshire are not going to be happy, and same with East Yorkshire and West Yorkshire. You know, they're not going to be happy. So you've got to think of something that combines the whole Yorkshire community, the ridings of Yorkshire, bring it all together. So possibly the Rose of Yorkshire, I think, would be a nice thing. Even though we've got lots of lovely things, you know, even from the Humber Bridge, you know, like to the Pennines and the wonderful landscapes that we've got up there, you know, Clifford's Tower in York and so forth. I think the Yorkshire Rose will bring everybody together, you know, so, you know, from Yorkshire, because there's nothing worse than the ridings arguing amongst themselves, you know. Trust me, we've all been there. Oh, well, I've been there. Okay, so Mark Taylor says, love your videos because of your language sometimes. My mum watches and she doesn't like the language, Mark. All right, you will be catching up with Christopher Ironside Collects soon. Perhaps start a painting tuition channel. Right, so right then, Mark. So a few things we've got to cover there. The language in the channel, it's raw, it's live. I record it live. Obviously, I do a bit of editing when I'm fast forwarding and things, and I do try and bleep out the naughty words because it's not very nice. It's not very nice to hear those naughty words from time to time. But I'm not very good at editing, and it is the raw emotion. I'm sure we've all been there when we found something great, you know, unexpectedly. Even though even if you're expecting it, you know, you're going to expect to find a coin. You don't know which coin, and the unexpectedness does take over, and boom, you know, effing and jeffing, you know, like you do, and you know, like I do. But I'm sure everybody's like that. I'm positive of it, you know. You'll be catching up with Christopher Collects Ironside soon. Well, no, I know I would want to. There's only one legend, that is Christopher, and you know, he is the king. He's sparked all this off, you know. So and he's a legend. So and long may he be a legend at that. And what was the last thing? Starting a painting tuition channel, Painting with MasterTemple. Right, so if you haven't heard of it, Painting with MasterTemple is the channel that I started up in January, I think it was Christmas or January, and I put all my weekly painting videos up there. So one a week. It's usually on a Sunday morning, though there are some bits through the week as well that go up on there. So if you're not into painting and you're just more into coins, this is the place for you. And if you're into painting, that one's for you as well, you know. So there you go. So yeah, but we've been doing it, what, 10 months now, Mark? Andrew Green asks, is Bungle strawberry blonde or ginger? Well, I can't answer that, but I know a man who can. Hey up, mate.
Oh, Dan, you alright, mate?
Alright, nice one.
How are we doing?
I'm alright.
Good.
A quick question.
Yes, mate.
Are you strawberry blonde or ginger?
Interesting. I've been asked that a few times, actually. And it's quite a complicated story, because you might not know that gingers are actually an ethnic minority. We're basically protected by the WWF. That's the World Wildlife Fund, not the wrestling federation. But yes, I come from a long line of red-headed brethren. So my particular branch of that is it's a bit like the Brunel Bridge that isn't the Brunel Bridge, because I stand here with a Stevenson, hopefully a Stevenson rivet. And what you might not know is that this colour here is the same colour as my ancestors' pubic hair.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, nice rusty colour, yeah.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. And it's been passed on to from generation to generation. But to answer your question, so I'm part of the ginger brethren. You know, we are a protected species, like I do say, an ethnic minority. And I come from, if you ask my nana, she would say strawberry blonde. Yeah,
right.
Because I would get picked on for being ginger as a kid. She said, you're not strawberry blonde, son. You're not ginger, son, you're strawberry blonde. But I prefer, I'm an upper class ginger.
An upper class?
So I'm Auburn.
Auburn. I like your style.
Yeah.
I like your style. Choo-choo! Ah, thanks, bud. Nice one.
All right.
Happy days. Riveting stuff. Brilliant times we had down on the river, looking at the non-Brunel bridge. All right. Happy days. Thank you, Brunel. Thank you, Bungle, for that. And Ellie, the Yorkshire River Raiders. Yeah. Happy days. Happy days. Right. And the last question will go to Jonas S. Do you pay fees for the coin bags in the UK? I don't. I've got a good relationship with the post office where I take the coins out of, so I don't pay fees for them. And I take the coins once I search through them, hunted through them, bag them all back up. I take them to the bank. The bank know what I do, and apparently I'm the only one around that area at that bank that does the coin collecting. So they say I can have all the bags, you know, and it's just that branch, because I have been to other branches of the same bank, and they've said, you need to have a business account. So no, I don't personally, but that's because I'm fortunate. I know people need business accounts, and they've got to get, you know, like things in place before they start doing that. But with that said, I think we're done. I've gone way over my time on my little clock. I don't know how long this video will be. Maybe edited out, but I'm shy to edit it in. You know. Remember, the memberships are up there. If you want to join, if you don't. No skin off my nose. And until next time, take care of yourself. Stay safe. Happy days. I say there.